Okay guys, in grade 9 and earlier this year, we looked at trigonometry that involved right-angled triangles. So we know how to find unknown sides, unknown angles using SOHCAHTOA, or the trig ratios sine, cosine and tan, to find unknown side and angles. We're now moving on to the second section of trigonometry, which is how to find unknown sides and angles using non-right-angled triangles. First thing to look at is here, how to label our triangles. So if we look here, if we have a triangle, side A is opposite angle A, side B is opposite angle B, and side C is opposite angle C. Please note that angles are normally capitals, the sides are written in small letters. Your textbook explains how the sine rule comes about, so for more details of how that's come about, please refer to your textbook. But I've basically underlined there the sine rule. When we can use the sine rule is if we have a non-right angle triangle and we have two angles and one side, or we have two sides and an angle opposite one of the sides. If we have that, we can use the sine rule. We'll look at work example 1 from your textbook. We draw a triangle A, B, C, non-right angle, A, B, C. This is angle A, opposite angle A is sine A. This is angle B, opposite angle B is side B. This is angle C, opposite angle C is side C. And we now fill in the information that we have. So I'm told that side A is 4 meters. I am told that side B is 7 meters, so I can fill that in. And I'm told that angle B is 80, so I can fill that in. So side B 7, angle B 80. Using that information, I can then proceed to find angle A, angle C, and side C. I write down the sine rule. A over sine A is equal to B over sine B is equal to C over sine C. I then fill in the information I have from the triangle above. So side A is 4. I don't know angle A. Side B is 7. Angle B is 80. I don't know side C, and I don't know angle C. From this, you can see I have no information about side C or angle C. So from here I don't need that. And I'm trying to find angle A. I find it easier if what I'm trying to find is on the top. So we've talked about flipping before. It is okay to switch them around as long as you flip both sides. I'm trying to find sine A, so I need to move the 4. It's sine A divided by 4, so when I take it to the other side, I times the top by 4. So I have sine A equals 4 times sine 80 divided by 7. Remembering in our calculator, when I'm trying to find an angle, I have to press shift sign. How I write this is angle A equals sine to the -1 of all of that. I put that into my calculator, and when I put that into my calculator, I get that the angle A is equal to approximately 34.246000471. Press my degrees, minutes, seconds button, and if I round it to the nearest minute, angle A is approximately 34 degrees 15 minutes. The second part of the question asked me to find angle C. I need to remember that the angle sum of a triangle is 180 degrees. So the three angles of a triangle add up to 180 degrees. So the easiest way for me to find angle C is to get 180, take away the 80, take away 34 degrees 15 minutes, and then that gives me angle C, because these three angles add to 180. So when I do that, angle C is approximately 65 degrees 45 minutes. Okay, reminder, how did I get that? Once I have two angles, I can work out the third angle because I know the three angles of a triangle add to 180 degrees. Okay, from the question I have one last thing to do. That last thing is to find side C. So I'm going to fill in what I know. Side A is 4. Side B is 7. I need to find side C. Angle A is 34 degrees 15 minutes. Angle B is 65, angle B is 80, and angle C is 65 degrees 45 minutes. So from this, I don't need all of these. I'm trying to find side C. So just using this and this is enough to help me find side C. I'm going to rewrite it. So the thing I'm trying to find is on the left hand of my equation. As you know by now, I find it easier if it's on the left hand side. So I've just switched that around. I'm trying to find side C. So I bring this to the other side as it's divided by that. When I bring it to the other side, I times 7 by sine 65 degrees 45 minutes, divide by sine 80. So to find side C, I put that into my calculator, and when I put it into my calculator, it's approximately, because I'm going to round off to 2 decimal points, 6.48 metres. So using the sine rule, I have been able to find angle A, angle C, and sine C.